What's the word, y'all? Always watching TV. Back with another exclusive. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you're rocking with the channel. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Turn that bell on so you're notified whenever I drop. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with the channel. I appreciate y'all. Gang.
Something. Well, God damn it! If everybody keeps saying that Jim Jones was mentioned on this indictment, guess what's going to end up happening here? They're going to create one on him. There, you listen. I could talk on the phone all I want to somebody. If the feds feel as though, look, that man said that one thing on the line, violated him, but it's a million other calls, and there's nowhere Jim Jones is on it, and no way Jim Jones is a part of this. Why would we go to bring him in? They wouldn't draw no attention and bring him in on something like that. They would let him stay, and they would let these kittens that's out here like Wack 100 keep saying it over and over and over again. So eventually, now they have a case on him, and now Wack 100 can keep his little penny rolling by saying, "Man, see what I told y'all? See," and he just got indicted. He might have, just got indicted. He's jumping to a conclusion of something that's not a reality. Jim Jones solid, far as I'm gonna say. And I got a relationship with a guy by the name of Shooter that's from over there. When I say I got a relationship, when we see each other, it's always love and based off of honor. And I don't think Shooter would be around anybody or associate himself with even in a potential rat. You know what I mean? So no, I think Jim Joe's honor is intact.
Yo,
Dude,
King, you
dude,
talking
dude.
some real shit, King. I swear to
Hey,
God. Yo,
So
hey,
you
yo,
don't
hold
think
up.
hey, one mic
Wait,
on
hold on.
Slice?
Hey, yo, yeah, I was listening. I was doing something. Yo, brother, I pay attention. I know, the value of what you say, man, and snatch and honor, right?
Right,
But I also know, that we have to cross our T's and dot our I's when we giving somebody a title, right?
right.
All right. So, with all due respect, I don't know if you know my backstory, but nonetheless, I still have a relationship in regards to Troy Ave. And I'm
Okay.
constantly asked about that conversation, and I really don't speak too much about it at this time unless it comes up in certain instances. I may say something. So
Right.
now, when I hear you say he's a stone cold rat, which is what you said, I have to stand and say that's not factual for you to be stating that at this time, because there's nothing that makes him that at this time. If you have something that makes him that, then you have to present that, right? But we can't go off of wording or words or things that were said without black and white, bro.
Okay. Yo, listen, this is what I'm gonna do here. Based off of honor, I'm gonna say you're 100% correct. You know what? You know what Troy Ave is? He's a potential rat because he has already admitted everywhere that he is not. These words are the only words I hear from a rat. So yeah, we're not gonna call him a rat until he gets all the way in that box. I thought it was a statement that he was saying that yeah, that Taxstone did take a shot at him and that he did kill his friend or whatever. So if he said that now in a statement, he's a pre-rat. Then if you want to, you know what I mean? We're knocking it down. I'm not trying to
I don't, I don't, I
taunt.
don't, I don't, I don't know if there's a such thing as a pre-rap, bro, right? But the potential is different than pre-rap, right?
Hmm.
So, right, but I don't know what statement you referring to when you say what he
Well,
said,
on TMZ and every place, everywhere, they don't have a piece of black and white paper in their hand.
because there's
They
nothing there.
say
Let me just, King, let me
they
just tell
say
you
it
something
out
real.
their mouth. He said it out his mouth.
No, he
He
said it
said
in the
numerous.
song. In the song,
Okay, he said it in that song. Then okay.
he said middle finger from the stand, and that's where people who get on these
Nah, brother.
online.
Nah, bro.
But
Bro,
I don't
he
really.
has admitted, he has said over and over that Tax Tone is the one that done it. I'm not. He said the streets is a myth. I am not gonna let y'all sit here and tell me that I'm supposed to go to jail for something somebody else done.
All right, he says that. Right, that's a fact.
Right. That's
We can't argue that. Right. So now,
so. What?
but
How can we go
he
further, brother?
right he's speaking about something that everybody is talking about,
But
but
you're
we have
saying
to
but now, brother. What,
listen
what,
when
what
you get
but
to
is
hold
used
on,
as an
bro.
excuse.
King Erna, hold on, bro.
Okay.
However, how about that?
Mhm.
However, when we talk about the level of snitching, ratting, and potential That's why you have to have that conversation, because once a person get on the stand and make a statement on the stand, he's look at Tax. Go look at Tax recent post, bro. He over here. He's over. Now let me. I don't know you don't understand, bro. That's my brother that got murdered that night, bro.
I'm
So
sorry
you
to hear that, my brother.
right,
I
and then
am.
you just mentioned Shooter and tell Shooter you was talking to Trife Gangster, right? And that
Uh-huh.
and we go from there. So
I'm
what
not.
I'm
See, I'm
saying.
not doing. One thing about me,
Listen,
brother.
listen, no, bro.
Now,
I'm
let me
just
give you
telling you
this
that's
though.
my. Listen, hold up, no, bro. Listen, bro. That's my
Go ahead.
brother. Shooter's my brother as well. That's what I'm just telling you that because there's a mutual thing there. It's not about checking my reference. That's a brother. So when you mention somebody that has a relationship with me, that's the only reason I'm even going back and forth,
Okay,
engaging you
I'm
right now.
listening.
You understand what I'm saying, brother?
I'm definitely listening to you, my
Got
brother.
you.
You hear me?
So what I'm saying is. I'm giving you all this because I'm telling you it's my attention. It was my job to pay close attention to what's going on.
Okay.
Tax is doing the same thing. Go look at his post talking about this and talking about that, bro. Said neither one of them honor is intact right now,
I
but it's just
snatched both
about
of them before. I
right.
didn't
No,
just snatch Tex.
right,
I mean, Tone. I mean, what's name honor? I snatched his too.
right. So Av honor may be intact, but it's just to clearly give him that title to clearly say he is a rat at this point. That's just my point. You gotta wait for him to get on the stand and testify against somebody to get that full title,
Well,
bro.
I was always under the understanding, and not, I've been a part. I was a part of crime damn all my life. I was always under the understanding that minute you sign that black and white and make that statement, you are the rat. You don't have to make it to the stand. Some have abortions, and the feds would
Right.
call it abortion.
Correct. Well, we haven't seen no paper that he signed, no statements, bro. That's
No,
what I'm
I'm just
telling you.
saying, bro. So right now, if I admit to you right now, if you ask me about a situation, right, I'm not going to keep mentioning your brother because I know that's your family. So we're not going to go that way. But if it's about a situation where individuals are harmed and I tell you what happened there, that's called telling. I don't have to say that. I have a lawyer. I can express this at trial. And you even admitted, my brother, you
Correct.
said
Correct.
both of their honor isn't intact now. Come on
Correct.
now.
Correct. But it's still he still has
But
not
but you
testified against anybody. That's my point.
that
He
don't
hasn't.
make you a rat or not, though. Some rats don't make it to the stand when they dive. So if they get killed, the rat get killed before he make it to the stand. He's not a rat.
When you telling us, we all know how people look at ratting, bro. And if you tell on somebody and somebody goes to jail, niggas may be dry snitching, making comments that are
That's a
not
rat,
right.
brother.
It's effects dry snitching, bro. You
That's
giving
a
up
rat.
information.
It's like Marlo. Like Marlo, you saying like how wire? That's a rat. All right. Anybody that does it, we don't nickname it, brother. And you
Yeah,
said it now. You have said it. You said it out your own mouth. You said both of their honor isn't intact.
isn't
So
it's
so the
questionable.
only
Yeah, it's
person
a
we can
fact.
speak up for is who? The one that's not here no more. That's the only person we could say honor that's intact. Let's just keep it 1,000 here. You said
Bro,
both
it's
of
a
their
fact.
honor isn't intact,
We on
right?
the, listen, bro. We on the same page. I'm just saying it's clear to make sure we clear on
Be
when
able to
you
cut
say
that be able to cut that tie ship up, that kinship or whatever friendship you have with that individual when they make that decision. When they make that decision, you got to be able. I don't care if it's your mother or your father.
yeah,
If
but
you're
I already
standing
do
on
that, bro.
honor,
I move different, bro. That's not. I know
where the
all that,
streets
brother.
move like this, brother. You been in the feds before. You done a lot of time
Bro,
in the joint.
bro. I'm not. Listen, bro. I'm not gonna
That
do all
has
that
to
right
have
now,
happened
bro.
for you to have understanding of what we speaking on, brother.
Bro,
That
I'm not
has
gonna
to.
do that, brother. I have full clarity and
No,
understanding of what we're talking about, right? That's it, bro. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
I'm
You could
just gonna stand on it.
listen.
Let's
You
give
could
your brother
listen.
the
You could tap,
honors
man.
and
You
stop
could tap
talking
in
about these
facts.
rats, then, bro.
Facts.
Let's
I
give
just
your
want to say
brothers and your
facts.
brother. Let's give your brother the honors and not talk about
Facts.
these
But
rats, then,
but
bro.
my listen, King Ern, I'm gonna land with this. You always speak about honor, and that's why I engage you right now. An
Right, no doubt.
important thing to do is always make sure we cross our T's and dot our I's when we're speaking on somebody, regardless. So that's my whole basis of what we discussing right now. Does that
But
make
having
sense,
in this
brother?
conversation, brother, you see that I have my I's dotted and my T's crossed correctly because you even admitted both of their honor isn't intact. You said this, correct?
Yes, I did, good brother.
I ain't
All
going
right, we
far. I
there
feel
with
like
it,
both of
brother.
Hey,
y'all got a point though, bro.
hey, King Ern, I got a question.
Okay,
Like,
brother.
I mean, I just came in the room, so I don't know if you spoke on that. But
Okay.
as far as when you did the thing on Benny Siegel, is his still snatched? Do you still stand on that, or did y'all work that up?
Well, what money is supposed to the new update in his life supposed to change what happened? That doesn't change anything. One thing about me, you're gonna see that I stand sturdy 1,000%. I'm not going to sugar wave it, and because this person got a role now or got an extra couple pennies and say, "Oh, you know what, man? No, man, that guy ain't of dishonor. He's still of dishonor in my book, and it's going to stay like that."
Hey, bro, we got hey, everybody follow the club. It's definitely Cloud Chasers, King Arna, Alpo, Blue Da Vinci, Hassan Campbell, Alpo son. We talked about a lot of different people because what King Arna do is, he speak about health and he speak about honor, inside the community. So, some people would agree, some people would disagree, but it's definitely a conversation. So
And
y'all hit that greenhouse at the top. Y'all follow the club, follow the moderators. Let's get back to it. We got Echo in the building. Echo, that's Rick Ross, Freeway Rick Ross manager. And I
okay,
think he heard you speaking on Freeway Rick Ross.
Peace, King.
okay. Hey,
Peace,
what's going on?
peace.
Peace, my brother.
All right, good, man. Peace to everybody that's in the room and everything. Yeah, I heard you talking about the OG.
Right.
I think somebody I don't really follow you nothing like that, but somebody
Hmm.
brought to my attention like 2 years ago up on YouTube that you was talking about the OG when you was in a car or something like that.
Right.
Um,
Correct.
like, me personally, bro, I'm not gonna beef with you at all. You know what I mean? Like you your own man. You gonna go ahead and you gonna speak your piece, but my thing with you and the OG is I can't wait to get him up on this platform. Death of a cloud chaser with you and him. That's gonna be history. Cause this should need to be definitely talked about. And my thing with you and him is like this, right?
Uh huh.
Nobody start calling Rick a fucking snitch until the rapper did it up on Breakfast Club.
Oh, see, I never even seen that one either.
The rapper called Rick a snitch up on Breakfast Club. Now, what rapper named himself after a snitch? Where's the Nicky Barnes rapper at? Where's the
Well,
Sammy
you,
Moore rapper at?
Nicky Barnes rapper, I'm gonna give it to you because you know I'm all the way on it. Nicky Barnes had Sean Poe. That's who he praised. Sean Poe praised Nicky Barnes. Even was kind of like put in the air as if it was his father. But go ahead, finish what you were saying, my brother.
Yeah. But my thing is this, right? You talking all this about the OG, about the OG. You need to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? You get him in the joint. Y'all could talk that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Cause he got his own, he got his own views up on the situation, and you do too. But I can tell you that you got the situation twisted too.
I know
You
what I think, and I can almost say this, my brother. I'm almost 100,000% sure that Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, is going to come on here and he's going to talk about our people and how the fact if they are telling on him what was he supposed to do and how they were setting him up, and I hear all of that. But the only thing I would have rather heard is when they was giving him the bag and when he found out they was the police. Excuse me, when he came home. Then I would have loved to have heard that spilled in. Like, yo, I'm not dealing with that. Yo, money can make. Listen, what goes on out here, brother, and it happens everywhere. You know how many dudes I know that's might be broke, man, and know a rat that's still in the streets getting a whole lot of money, and they'll make a decision like, you know what? I gotta live for the time being. I'm gonna still deal with this rat. We it's no honor in it, man. Like, I understand, but he got to understand the title of it now. Maybe he can what he could do is on his paperwork and what he went to trial for, the understanding and what I read. Maybe he can break it down, whereas though I can get some better understanding, but because I
and
can never understand a
that's
rat.
probably what need to be. Listen. That's probably what need to happen now. I mean, personally, I was with you for 5 years straight. And,
Right,
and, and for the third year, I already got like the whole story. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. I mean, because it's a whole piece. Now, I can't speak for the OG. You know what I'm saying? But what I can say is that the case that you talking about,
right,
when he came home the first time,
right.
when he bought the little basketball court, when he got the little fucking hotel and all that good shit,
Uh
he
huh.
he he stopped hustling. He stopped hustling for a long time.
Right.
Blandon, who worked for the CIA, literally called Rick for 8 months because Rick told him no, no, no. He kept calling Rick for 8 months. Now, mind you, this is somebody that Rick look up to. You know what I'm saying? He don't know that fucking Blandon is a fucking fucking CIA uh um
Agent.
yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? So 8 months of Bland Don calling the OG. He like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Damn. I, let me get my refund there. That's that 100 kilos joint that he would go do when they caught him, got him for life. So, like, I don't know what you talking about, but I definitely need y'all to talk, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's always about a conversation, you know what I mean? As long as his honor is intact and like,
And that's why
you
I'm
know,
giving you, and that's why I'm giving you that honor right now, with no disrespect at all. I'm giving you, I'm gonna talk to you like a real man. You know what I'm saying?
ain't no doubt. That's how we gotta carry it. If we're solid, we gotta just make sure, because at the end of this now, you have to make sure as another individual that may have people that love and honor you. Now, if it comes out at the end of this that he is just cooperating, like if he's cooperating, that's what it is. We can't nickname it.
Hey, cool. Let's go to the first trial.
You
He
know
was
what I mean?
selling drugs. He's selling drugs. Mind you, at this time, radio
But
ain't even
like you
exist.
said, brother, you wouldn't be able to do that for him now.
Okay, I'm with you. I stop right.
I understand it. Like, see, the defense
I get
lays
on
in the
right now.
heart. The defense lays into the heart. And what the defense does is it begins to protect something that have helped them at a time or another, done something or showed some love, or even just the connection of being connected to an individual such as Rich Ross can really wave your understanding of what you're looking for in this individual. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it happen millions of times, and it's like people will make excuses for whoever that they feel as though is superior of the situation. And that's cool that y'all feel as though he's superior of the CIA or whatever. I would love any black man to be superior of them, but I don't expect any black man to get in trouble with them once, find out that these guys are no good or whoever they're connected to aren't no good, and still get back in bed with them.
And that's not what
It's no
happened.
fucking.
And that's what you got to.
You just said that, brother.
That's when that first bit, bro. Those was regular cops. They actually did a movie about the motherfuckers too, called Rampart. I ain't even see Rampart yet, but if I see Rampart, those that was a little mediocre out of cops. But anyways, them cops that was playing drugs on the OG, beating them up, beating them down, violating them. When Rick got the private investigator, so mind you, back then nobody even believed that cops were doing that shit back then.
Right.
So when he got the private investigator, that's when he found out that there was a task force called Freeway Ricky Ross Task Force, and they were them niggas. And them niggas was bad motherfucking cops. So they went to court to get Rick up in court. That tape came out when he investigated when he went to go interrogate Rick, and they taped it. They saying how he fucking the judge, all this shit. That shit, nigga, they fucking the house up. Rick got 5 years for that. Rick's supposed to get Rick the first bit. Rick's supposed to get life for that. He got 5 years for that joint.
Why?
Those were the cops because the cops fucked up. The cops fucked up.
He told
They
on he
fucked up the
told
fucking
on the
investigation.
King Gardner, bro. He told on the police. He didn't tell on any black men.
I don't care. Police helped him put food. Why didn't he just say, "Hey, police officer that's helping me do this, don't feed my family and stuff. Then let me just stay out here struggling." That meant them people helped feed his family.
A
That's what I'm
rat
saying.
is a
Like,
rat. A rat is a rat.
bottom line.
Look,
Can't
man,
come
we gonna
back
get
from
him.
that.
Look, we gonna get him on in there, man. Y'all need to talk, cause you got a big ass platform, King. And niggas be looking up to you. You know what I'm saying? And I think
Yeah.
that facts.
Like
And niggas look up to the OG as well.
I don't, I
Y'all
don't
too.
I don't think it's really, not to cut you off. I don't really think it's like far as looking up. Like it's like I don't know boy's story, but I'm just saying once you tell son, it doesn't matter who the fuck you telling on. You telling the
Right.
police, it doesn't matter who the fuck you telling on at all, homie. You chose the streets, nigga. Once you chose that and you signed up for that, nigga, it's nothing else that you could
Right.
say or try to come out your mouth and even try to justify that you're not a rat. You feel me?
So when
I'm gonna take my time like a man.
Hey, King
Everything,
Arnold.
nigga.
Yo.
Hey, Hymo, he was around 6'9" when he first came to the hood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yo, King. Big up to you and shit.
Much
But
honor,
like,
brother.
even like with with Big Bro trifling them. Like, you get what I'm saying? I heard that, like, the little story. I can't speak on that. Like, certain niggas can't speak on that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
niggas can't speak on that Troy Ave situation. You get what I'm saying? Like, you had a point and Trife had a point. You get what I'm saying? Boy didn't have no black and white. You can't call him a rat. And you right. Nigga could stop the police around the corner and tell a nigga, yeah, nigga got this, that's some shit that Snow would do. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like, I get it. I get both of y'all sides. But certain shit is only even need to be said. You get what I'm saying? Like, but as far as like boy's situation, like, yeah, a rat is a rat. You tell on police, you tell on anything, homie. Like, you're a rat. You're a rat. Bottom
Yeah,
line
that's
is that a rat
a
is a rat. Ain't no
dishonorable one right there.
justifying that. Yeah, you could be you could be biting cheese, or you could be a dry snitch. A rat is a rat. You dry snitching, you a rat.
Bottom
That's
line,
all. Anything in that type of aspect is a rat. You get what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm with you 1,000%. You hear me?
Hey, King Gardner, I got a question for you too. This Malik
Yes,
at the
sir.
bottom.
Yo,
Now,
what's up?
now before today, I always listen to you and I really respect your platform and everything. But
Right.
unfortunately, we gonna have to snatch your honor today too because you are selective politicking with that Jim Jones video audio that they played in court, man.
oh yeah, I was gonna
Anybody
speak
that
on that.
knows about conspiracy knows that you could say less than that and
You
get hit
could if
with a
they're
lot
being
of time.
charged. If you're being charged, what you gonna do? Make them charge him? You can't make them charge him.
But
He
I'm
yeah,
gave a
sorry,
he
like
you
gave an
like
can't
order.
make them.
He gave an
You
order
you
though, like as a shot
he
caller in
gave
the
an order,
federal
man.
RICO.
He didn't give an order.
but
He said violate him.
hold on. Let me ask all y'all that saying that, right? All y'all that saying that, right, about Jim, right? Like King said for a fact, like honestly to God, like you can't blame a nigga. Like that sound like some hating shit that niggas is doing right now. You basically hating that the nigga didn't get locked up. Them my
Right,
niggas
niggas
that got
acting
locked
like
up
they
in that
want that nigga in
them
jail or some
look,
shit.
yeah, like
That's
them
what
my
it
Yo,
niggas.
is.
let me
Look,
tell you.
Right.
personally, look, all them niggas that got locked up in in that charge, them my niggas, and I can speak personally for Jim. At the end of the day, he got caught on a wiretap. At the end of the day, he like King said, it wasn't like he went in 1,000 of them and yo kill that nigga. It wasn't. He was not saying no crazy shit up there. Like niggas. At the end of the day, I can't really vanish my niggas' character. You heard? But at the end of the day, it's certain niggas that said more shit than what boy said. At the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? So if you could read between the lines, homie, at the end of the day, like certain shit, they gonna take a head count of that. Jim was no factor in this shit. He was not even a nigga. Like he just had 2 words with his mans and that was it.
Let me tell you
Like
something. Jim Jones is a lot of niggas in Jersey where I'm from. I'm from the Newark area in Jersey. All the niggas Jim Jones was fucking with is locked up right now by the feds. He used to be on the phone with them. He used to slide through the blocks and check all them niggas. He ain't never get taken down with them dudes. He used to be on the phone with them. He's working for the feds, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
But you got hold on.
Nah, that's a
you
That's
got
why they
troll,
you
keep
bro.
him
You
got
can't
bothering
listen to
wait,
what
him.
Malik
hold
saying.
on,
Malik
hold
be
on, hold on,
trolling
hold
niggas,
on,
bro. Don't listen to
hold
that
on.
shit. Malik be trolling niggas.
I'm trying to
Look,
tell you,
Put
all
that
these
on.
niggas is in the feds, man, except
look. But look, you talk
Yeah,
about
that's Malik.
everybody in the feds except for
Yeah,
him,
you
right?
gotta kick him,
But
man.
look, everybody in the feds except for him. It sound crazy. It sound like you some jealous ass, rat ass nigga trying to get him to get locked up. Like you so on this platform. Everybody that's on this platform that's yo Jim Jones, Jim Jones, Jim Jones. Y'all niggas sound like rats.
He
All y'all niggas is like y'all
he
niggas
just a
is
troll, though.
hypocrites, nigga.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
look,
that's
Let
just
me
yeah,
tell y'all
Malik. He
this.
a
Let
known
me give you
troll,
this.
bro.
Hold
He
up.
a
Let me
Hey,
known
Just
say
a
yo,
troll.
this.
troll, though.
nah,
Let me
but
say this.
respectfully,
Let me say this.
Chuck, I don't mean to cut nobody off, but I'm from Newark too, and I be in the city heavy. And Jim Jones, still to this day, he shop at my man's store. He be all through the downtown.
Yeah, if
And
anybody
if
told on
he
me,
was
it
a
was
rat, he
Max
would
B.
not be
Max
moving
B's a rat.
comfortably
I
in
got
the
his work and
downtown like
everything.
that.
Like
I
at the end
got
of the
Max
day,
B
at the
paperwork.
end of the day, my son Jim still be in the hood. You feel me? And he talked to the
oh,
all
you
the
got that
bros
Max
still. You
B
feel me?
shit?
But this what I'm not getting. How they saying he a rat
Hold on.
on
What you say?
a
Hold on.
federal
One mic.
RICO?
One mic.
Trying
One
to
mic.
say
Real
he a
quick.
federal on a federal RICO case, and the man ain't never go in front of the grand jury and testify.
That's what I'm saying. Or got
That's
any
That's
black
honest.
not
and
that's
white.
Facts.
that.
All you
Yeah,
That's
you
got
got to
any
facts.
make
black and
sense.
white.
That's not he not
Yeah,
no
it's
rat.
dumb.
Right
If you
now,
got
and
somebody
if he
work,
was
if you got
called,
some,
I agree with that brother who just said right there. Because now, if he was called to the grand jury, we have proof that Jim Jones been to a grand jury. Then I would say there's a possibility his honor isn't intact. That has not happened.
Big
He
Chuck,
didn't
you
get
heard
that's
about
charged.
that
not
Max B shit before?
Bro, I was Max B brother, the one that's locked up. I got a whole video up about Max B, but I guess Lord, he was that tough that nobody wants to check it. The only one that ever give him real smoke, and talk down to him is Jim Jones, honestly.
You said you got the
So
paperwork on you, Murder?
the paperwork, it's on my YouTube, King Earner. All you gotta do is put King Earner and Max B. You'll see me snatching his honor. I got the paperwork and everything up there.
Okay, I'm
Now
gonna
that's
check.
when you could call a nigga a rat when you got the paperwork. Period.
That's not true though. You can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many rats that don't got no work. I know a lot of rats that the government not even allowing their work to even hit the compound when they in jail.
Must be
Yo, King.
informants or something.
Once
Yeah,
again,
that's what a
right?
rat is, an
Let me say
informant.
one thing. Let me say one thing, right? You can know that a nigga a rat, but you can't. Like it's like you can know that a nigga a rat. You know that he a rat, but guess what? Everybody else ain't gonna know he a rat because there ain't no
It
paperwork.
stamps it
That's
though
how
when you
just
got
how
the
life work.
paperwork though, Ernest.
That's just how life
No, see,
work.
but that's what
And
I'm
it
saying.
fucked up. It
So
fucked up.
let me
I
ask you
get
this
what you're
question.
saying. I get
That's
what you're
like the
saying.
government. Remember when the cops used to pull you over in your car and they wouldn't go underneath the dashboard? Certain things they wouldn't do, right? After
Mm-hmm.
a while, their brains updated correctly. They had an update in their brain to
You
say, well,
got
let me
rats
look
out
here
here.
or let me look there, right? So why isn't they? Why you think they're going to stay at a mindset where they just keep everything just smooth? Like, I don't understand that. I'm
Yeah, but
confused at that part.
you can't push that. I heard you say that like
I
3 times, King
just
Ernest.
know.
But hold on one mic though, bro. If you say if the police pull up on a nigga and ask a nigga for some information about a nigga, if they go pull up on them niggas that he asked for the information about and find that shit on them, they have to they have to tell where they got the information from. It's no so sooner or later we gonna
No,
No,
they
figure
don't
out
have to
no.
who
do
the
that.
rat is.
That's not true. That's not true. A CI
Look.
can go through the whole trial and not mention, even if he's told to face the accusers. If the judge or the court say, no, we're not bringing the CI in, they're not bringing that CI in. It's the individual that's behind the handcuffs. He knows who he served and the cell they're talking about and the buy,
No,
Yo,
unless the
that's
person.
what I'm
hey, right
saying,
now,
Ernest. So
right?
you can always weed out the individual who
And
ratted
and nigga
in
and
Yeah,
while you
yeah, you're
saying
correct.
that, King Werner, that shit right there, dog, it's a catch 22 on that too, cause I know niggas that did got cracked and then they thought it was one
Nah,
nigga
he
and it
just
wasn't even
said
that nigga.
he just said I was correct though. You feel me? Because at the end of
Yeah,
the day, the nigga that's supplying the shit that's being told on, he could point out who told on him at,
right. He's gonna
by
know
who's around him, just weeding out the.
right. So you
Yeah.
can't. So how can they say Jim Jones? Can't nobody say, Jim Jones got so and so locked up? They making up stories. It's confusing because it feel like some of these big individuals that's out here, they jealous of his grind. I think they expected Jim Jones to be struggling and he's not. So their thing is like, damn, nothing can take this boy down. No matter what he go through, we can't take him down. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say that he's a rat without no proof of arrest. I, you know how many people I know that's been caught on wiretaps that was never arrested?
Hell
I
yeah,
know when they,
straight up.
I know
Yeah.
about a group of individuals where the feds was actually coming to get like 10 people and missed one guy house and never went back and got him.
Oh
And
yeah, that's
he's
crazy.
on the indictment. So it's like, come on, nah, man. Like you can't say that like his name, he's on one joint saying, yeah, violating. He didn't say, hey, listen, this plan out this kidnapping like this. When you get him, you bring him to me. And no, he's on a one wiretap. But the feds don't want to do that. This type of money he got, a lawyer eat that up.
So you snatching Wack 100 or you snatching his shit for Hango Rats.
Well, I'm snatching Wack 100 for even being a part of it. Like, you're a gangbanger. Like a rat is supposed to be the opposite of anything that you follow. So to try to help him and claim he's a civilian, how you gonna say this man is a civilian when he's on live social media saying Treyway throwing up gang signs? I don't. That's confusing to me. Like so yeah, I'm snatching his honor. I'm not even throwing his honor in the moon. He don't need to be like in a part of another universe. This mutt needs to be like in the depths of the dirt. He need to. He don't need to come out of a rat hole. He need to go live with the rats in the sewer. That's the type of honor he lost. You know, like
Oh
damn,
man.
you know, like come on, man. You want to be super gangster, but you running around here with all the rats. Anything that got to do with a rat, he's trying to be a part of it. I want, and then this is the crazy part. Let me give y'all some understanding, right? No man want their child to be homosexual or their daughter to be a lesbian. But don't nobody get up here on these social medias that know they got a child that has, you know, this disease and then deny it. Why would he deny that his son was gay? That blew my mind there. I don't understand
What?
nobody doing something like
You
that.
talking
Like
about what?
you're a weak individual to deny the fact that your son is gay. That makes me feel like he knows the reason why he's gay. Like really, I'm saying, come on now. No man would get on there. I mean, you don't. I wouldn't talk about it. I wouldn't be talking down on my son. It would be a subject that's not something that I would put out there, but I wouldn't deny it because whatever mentality that's going wrong with my son for him to be like that, that may destroy him and make him be suicidal. I mean, because if you're
Oh,
a man and you're getting ran in, and you know, I don't mean no disrespect to anybody. You're a man getting ran in. Mentally, something has to be going on.
oh
It's no way.
man.
No, that's real talk right there.
Yeah,
I
you
agree
right.
with that.
Yo, I came in kind of later. I just got on. What's this about? Blue Da Vinci and Alpo son.
No, just just rats that we were just speaking on. Rat here, rat there. Blue Da
So
Vinci.
Blue Da Vinci a rat and Alpo
Yeah,
son a rat.
yeah. Well, I don't know about Alpo's son being a rat, but he's a rat lover. Like he's a rat lover. Like he loves his father to the point where it's though he wanted to be not a part of saying like this is my father. He wanted to be a part of taunting people, families, and things of this nature about what his father done. That make him worse than a rat to me.
You got some cold logic, King Earner, dog.
Ain't,
He
ain't
do
no
though.
doubt. I mean, like really, like
Yo, King
you
be
take time
wildin'.
out your life. You take time out your life and your mind to go ahead instead of you saying that's my father. I don't want to speak on it. Please don't put this camera in my face about my father. Instead, you're silly enough to go on here
I'm
and speak
scared to
about
link up with him, no. Yo, pussy ass earning. This Gotti talking.
he's slow.
Damn,
He ain't make
Gotti
a
Yeah, he
still
buck yet.
doing
real
this shit?
slow, bro.
No, he ain't
Chuck,
make a
yo, Chuck.
dollar yet. This guy, you hear me?
Yeah,
This
that's
guy's
a
slow.
fact.
Yo, Chuck. Word of mother, he's still up here doing this shit. I ain't come up
Hey,
here in a
bro, that
minute.
nigga got
No,
he was just
listen.
on a
Let me
dummy
get. I'm gonna
account.
give him 2 seconds, real quick. Look, this
Yeah, give him
guy
2 seconds.
content.
I ain't hear Gotti in a minute. Give him two
His
seconds.
content has not grown. His content is only based off of him saying people
Word.
like my name. It's sick. I know his YouTube check be
I
ridiculously
said
off.
Gotti be going crazy.
He
He be
don't
trying to
get
get his
one.
numbers up. He be trying to get his numbers
The
up,
only
so
thing about
he got
Gotti is
beef with
that
the whole platform.
he's smart enough to not ever, 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 ever. I don't care where he sees me at to say anything to me because he's gonna be in a bad position. I don't believe in him. I think he's a kitten. These type of guys shouldn't even be on YouTube, man.
Yeah, he's smart enough to not even come outside, man.
That nigga
Yeah.
Gotti have arguments with the whole platform, bro. Like this shit. Give him
That's how
2 minutes,
he ain't
Chuck.
coming outside.
How
Give
old is
him
I
two
dude?
slapped
minutes.
him the
How,
next Thursday. He talking about I'm scared to meet a rat, but I was in New York from 8 o'clock in the evening to 5 in the morning, and the best thing they got was the rat son pulling up, taking a picture of me. Come on, man. If that ain't kittens, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
So
I got a
yo,
question for you, Erner. This SDJ TV at the bottom. What happened with that street beef fight? Wasn't it like last summer or something?
Or
Y'all
the
was supposed to be fighting. What happened
the,
with that?
the first one with Alpo, son, the rat, he backed out of that joint. The second one, I tore my rotator cuff. But at the end of the day, it was kind of like a blessing because I think I would have lost my honor even if I went in there and punished that white guy. If I went in there and punished him, if you see the man was looking sick, he wasn't like none of their fighters. He was like about to be the fall guy because BLK Prime and Street Beefs already had a deal. So I don't know, man. They gimmick. I got a big bag out of both fights. I'm probably the most paid fighter that never stepped in a ring before.
Well, line it up and let me get that fade.
Yeah. See, this my twist though, right? Y'all gotta know that I hit too hard. So I don't know if things will go your way or my way, but I know one thing: if I hit you, you may be in a bad situation, man.
Hey, you and hey King Garner, you and
But that
Bosco
bag
good?
looking like big dog.
You and
I'm
Bosco
playing with
100
you.
good?
I mean, I've never been good with a rat. You know what I'm saying? And this guy told at 12 years of age. Me, I was on the corner selling crack at 12, at 9 and 10. So, you know, everybody gonna make the excuse. And I said, you know what? Me being an individual who's in control of restoring honor, I'm gonna say, no child, let's not even bring them up in the reference of any type of telling. And then he won't admit it though. That's what bothers me with that rat. He won't say I was 12 years old and I told. But his mother got online and said, my son was 12 years old and witnessed the homicide. The sentencing, the courts didn't treat him right. You know, so like, why is these individuals denying the fact that they're rats? I'm confused.
Yeah, that is interesting. But you see
Where that
how
paperwork
like
at?
Who? On what? So when his mom say it, what are you, brother? You kind of scaring me, man.
Mom said
You
it.
spook, you spooking me. You keep saying with a paperwork. I just
Nah,
told you
his
his mother
mother said
said it.
it. That
Oh, his
nigga
mom
wild.
said it. Shit. I'm
Yeah,
Nah,
with you.
your
I mean, what
mom
you
Shit, I
mother
want,
don't
say that
bro?
shit.
shit.
You got some. No, because look, I got to lay the law real quick. Some people, don't get me wrong. Some people been in the streets. Some people been a little bit a part of the streets. Whatever the case may be, stop. Y'all have to stop saying where that paperwork in when people like their parents or them are actually telling you that they're telling. They're telling you. If there's somebody tell you that they're telling, why you gotta where the paperwork? That's some type of fake street thing that everybody using. Don't you think by now the government has updated their mindset and said we can't let our rats paperwork keep rolling around here. So a lot of things you can't even find no more on these guys. Why do everybody think the government is sitting around saying we're going to keep putting out our rats, the one to help us catch all the cases?
Hey, for the record, family, I'm not no fake street dude. My name's J Mac, and I'm from Sac. I asked a question, and it wasn't be mock. I was asking you a real question, and
Okay,
I'm not a
I,
fake street dude though. No
okay.
disrespect to you, my
No,
brother.
no, I respect that. I respect that you're not a straight, street dude. I mean, you are a street dude, but let me give you this understanding, brother. I don't even want that title no more. Like I don't like say like for me to have like for my honor to be understood. I don't need to be like, oh, I was a street guy. At the end of the day, these guys that's in the streets that are telling that are from the streets are just rats. I don't care how it come. You know, if they
I
dry
agree.
snitching, that they just telling, man. And it's like it's sick because we're missing it. A lot of people are thinking that they're gonna find paperwork on certain individuals, and they just won't. Pablo Escobar was a rat. The world followed him, didn't they?
The coldest thing is that they been there, family.
Yeah, they've been there since the beginning of time. You know, we know that. It's no honor in any of them. My thing is like we could stop the recycling crime because they're the only ones that's recycling crime in a way where they're helping the individuals. Like people go in and out of jail all the time. We speaking about the ones who are helping the government put them and others in jail all the time. Well, it don't
No,
make no sense. Why get in
that
crime?
shit's serious. They get paid for that shit now.
And see, my whole twist is like, why even get in crime then? Like, I understand it get tough, but it can get the same way it